Welcome to our very first Neurospicy Life Infinity interview. Today we're going to interview, well, of course, I'm going to interview my mom. So, Mom, tell tell me about your neurospiciness.
Well, I didn't know I was neurospicy until recently because I had childhood trauma and various other traumas. And they thought for over 20 years that I had a lot of heavy mental illnesses. And I was having problems with sleep because my CPAP was on recall, and my pulmonary doctor prescribed me modafinil for narcolepsy. You know what else modafinil treats?
No. What?
ADHD. And with one pill, I went from 70s 13-inch black and white TV to 65-inch HD.
Wow. Okay.
And I mentioned it to my psychiatrist, and he got very upset and said if I didn't agree to go off of it, I would have to find a different psychiatrist. And I didn't want to go off of it. The world was amazing suddenly. But my psychiatrist said um, my pulmonary doctor didn't have any right to prescribe it, and that, again, I either had to go off it or find a different psychiatrist. So I did.
Wow. That's good news, Mom.
And I found out not only do I have ADHD, but I have autism. So what do we have in common?
We're both neurospicy.
When were you diagnosed with autism?
Since I was about 3,
22 months. So barely two. And when did you get diagnosed finally with ADHD?
when I was let go from the refinery
And when was that?
a year ago.
And how has the world been since you got that diagnosis and medication?
The world was different.
Yeah, different good?
Different good.
Tell me some of the good things.
Well, I started voicing my emotions.
Yeah. What else?
Next, I am focused on the challenging things.
Are the challenging things easier now?
Yes,
And what was your old sleep scores like?
70s,
And what sleep scores are you having now?
90s,
Like what kind of 90s? So
96.
you've even had a couple 98s.
Mhm.
I've never had a 98. I think I got a 96 once. So, what are some other good things that have happened?
Well, I started serving up children at the middle school that I used to attend 2 years.
Good not giving details. I like it. Um, and what do you like about working in the kitchen at the school?
The atmosphere, the environment, it's all good.
Do they treat you good?
Most likely.
Most likely. And what's your favorite part about your job?
The prep.
The prep. I thought you enjoyed serving the kids because that's new.
Well, I like both.
Is it challenging having all the kids come up with a different order for every kid? Five or six of them at a time.
Mm, challenging, yes.
But is it a good challenging, as in you feel productive,
Yeah,
or
it's good.
do you get overwhelmed?
It's the good kind of challenging.
Yeah. What other things are going good?
Truck is good. The people I work with have been good.
Yeah. How about our relationship?
Our relationship is, well, good.
Yeah. What what kind of things have changed about yourself that make our relationship better?
Well, there are a lot of things. First, I was raised on religion. Second, I was raised on rock. Third, what was the third?
But what things have changed?
Behavior that has changed.
Yeah. What about um, conversations that we have?
They changed.
Am I doing all the talking still, or are you communicating now?
I'm communicating now.
Yeah. What kind of things do you communicate?
Our favorite cars, of course.
Well, we always talked about cars. What are some new conversations we have? Do you talk about your feelings more or less now?
Uh, more.
Do you talk about your feelings
Yes.
more or less?
Mhm. More.
Um, do you talk about your opinions more or less?
Less on my opinions. Or more on my
I was
opinions.
going to say, you've become quite opinionated. You know what they say about opinions. I won't say it. What are some other things that are new? What are some things you need to work on still?
Well, I continue to work on my first blank comic book.
Oh, yeah. You've been drawing comic books and graphic novels since you were 8.
Great.
Anything else that's new?
Well, 2025 will mark the 25th anniversary arena football has been played in Billings.
You like going to arena football, huh?
Yep.
Hopefully we can go this year. And more drag races. More car shows. What else would you like to do more of?
That I don't know.
Would you like to have more friends?
Officially.
Do you think you'll find some friends out here?
Yeah.
Okay, so how about if we tell people to put questions in the comments?
Great idea, Mom.
And this is the introduction to Amy and Dakota's neurospicy life. You gotta sign off.
This is Dakota Safer saying